Cancer. So for April, I definitely keep hearing I'm getting prepared. I'm preparing myself for the future, like self-preparation or self-care. So some of you might be a care worker, okay, or a light worker, but like self-care, okay, I definitely keep hearing that, and I'm preparing for the future. Now, I think this could be a lot to do with around fitness and health, if I'm honest, because I'm picking up a lot of sport activity, channeled wise, is like activity. They're saying that I'm very active, like sexually active, or I'm preparing myself for being sexually active. If I say 4, you say I could be dealing with a Scorpio and Aries, or life path 4. And then 4 would be Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, Louise, Louisiane, Pollyanne, someone from Poland, okay, or Roland Patterson. Well, Roland Patterson was at school, so it might be where I'm going to school and I'm getting prepared. You could have kids, because I'm hearing packed lunchbox, Virgo, definitely kind of hearing like a Virgo energy. I've got my thermos, I've got my packed lunch, so you could be dealing with someone that has like a Virgo placement or a life path 9 for a lot of you, and I'm getting prepared, like preparation. So I'm picking up like a lot of health, because I'm kind of, what they're saying to me is like preparation is around food. It's kind of like I'm giving myself like a whole makeover, okay, and I'm preparing myself in order to look differently, okay. So it might be where people are kind of like where you buy a lot of clothes and stuff like that, new clothes, new outlook, new person. Some of you, it's a new person that you're kind of like waiting to meet, or like, but they keep getting me to look at eat, read love, or like eat. Like, but I seem to be eating different foods. I seem to be like preparing myself for the future, preparing myself for a new person. Kind of like, if it isn't a new person, it's just kind of like a purse. They keep saying Percy, Baxter, or Purse, or Purcell, or Perel. Okay, but like a new purse, a new bag, a new like, new. They keep saying new, like a new Hoover. I don't know, unless you're like, and you're trying to stop the old cocaine. But like, I keep hearing like new, like a new outlook, a new look. New look is also, some of you are like very fashionable, okay, fashionable, or your partner is, or maybe none of you. But New Look is also a shop in Britain, like it's a chain of like, but it's more for women, really, New Look. So it's kind of like, you know, when you go in, you buy like a blouse or whatever women buy and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, they keep saying like new look, like a new outfit, a new look, like a new hairstyle, gym, Jaylee and Juice and Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, like going to the gym, like fitness, regime, some kind of like health and food, kind of like, you know, really like cleansing and detoxing. Really not, no, I don't know if I'm kind of picking up, some of you are like, if you're preparing to meet your person and you've got them and you know them, but you're just not, or Scott, the name's Scott, or someone from Scotland, okay, but like I haven't actually been there to see them or meet them, but I'm with them, kind of like more of a soulmate energy. Or some of you are completely and utterly single and you're kind of like thinking, you know what, I'm just going to completely do myself up, ready to meet someone new, for some of you, okay, the same for a lot of you. So Charlotte, I'm hearing lots, Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, Louise, Lowell, anybody beginning with L, okay, Liz, Taylor, Tyler, Tarot. Anything else for Cancer? Because I'm really not picking up much signs of anything esoterically, apart from health related kind of stuff. Like I'm trying to put more health food in my diet. I'm looking at my diet and health food, and I mean I've been doing that for a while. I'm a life path 7, and I've been doing the calorie deficit of, after all of the rigmarole that was kind of floating around. I was thinking, you know what, and I found this app. It's because I joined Audible on Prime, found a dieting book, followed the guy that pretty much said about an app, followed the app, joined the app, and then it was basically about calorie deficit, and basically the only way that you can ever really lose weight is by maintaining a calorie deficit. So I was doing it all wrong, because I was obviously doing the Slimming World diet, and that was like, fuck calories, just eat as much as you want. But that didn't work. So this seems to be really working for me, and I have it all in a planner. So you might be doing this kind of thing, like you've got a plan, okay, and you've got a plan that you stick to each day, okay. So it could be an app, like a fitness app, or a dieting app, or a shopping app, or something, or looking actually into making an app. I don't know. Unless your name's Abby, or apps, relapse apps, abs. They keep saying abs, like working out, gym. Okay, So like dieting, they keep saying that's the main focus for a lot of you, is dieting, apps, regime of foods, working out, walking. If not the gym, then because I definitely get you in the name Jim or John. John, you're right, John. You got a new motor, but like I don't know. It's kind of like this feeling that they're not really telling me much of a, like, you know, it's just kind of like self-care, self-preparation and preparing for the future, like saving money or investing into something for the future, like a nest egg, kind of like eggs. You could be eating eggs. They keep getting me to look at food for some reason. Food, like eggs. Okay. So eggs are a definite part of protein. So you do like protein shakes, or these are like bodybuilding or something like that. Protein shakes, eggs, food, like, you know, what's good for me, what's bad for me, cholesterol levels, type sort of thing, all that sort of stuff. Like detoxing, like, I mean, it could even be where you're detoxing from alcohol or drugs or anything like that, and you've like, right, now detoxing, now I might as well start this, and now this, and it's kind of like, to be honest with you, the feeling, Cancer, is like you've been on this like spiral, maybe like a spirograph or a spiral, okay, or spinal tap. Some of you might be into like music, like I am for Angel Radio, like music and stuff, and you want to try something new, and your VSTs, music, you know, mixing, mastering, Ableton, you know, that sort of stuff, like I do for Angel Radio. But like spinal injury, or like trying to get strength, you could be dealing with a Leo, okay, or an Aquarian if they're 8, and you could have it in your chart maybe. But like spinal tap. So a tap would be a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. I'm picking up Pisces for a lot of you. Spinal injury, gaining strength in order to walk again, or you've got an injury and it stops you from walking, like me. Okay, so like spinal injury or spinal tap, or like looking at core strength. And then I'm kind of picking up like, what was the message before that? Food, like food, spinal, like trying to get strength back into dexterity. Like, that was it. Something to do around, some of you've probably been on a downward spiral of some sort, and you're coming out of depression, you're kind of coming out of, you know, coming out of something and feeling much better, and just like something might be working. I mean, I've been completely detoxing, a lot of you may not know, but I've stopped drinking Diet Coke for the last 3 weeks, 2 weeks now, and I'm drinking water. I do drink coffee in the morning, but I'm also on a calorie deficit, but also fasting until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it really seems to be working for me. So like that kind of thing, like a calorie deficit, looking at food consumption of what you're eating, okay, like, and like, so this might lead to like you're losing weight this month. And because you're kind of like buying new clothes and outfits, because your health is kind of improving, and because of that, you start to gain strength. You start to probably go out for walks. You start from a diet looking at exercise, or you're doing this already and you've been doing it for a while, okay. And then you start to look at, shit, I'm actually losing weight. I can actually get some new clothes for a lot of you, okay. Now this could be you or your partner or someone involved, but it seems to be around that, like detoxing, cleansing, new clothes, new look. Some of you might even work in like in a shop, like you work in a shop, like you work for like protein shakes and stuff like that, for protein, proactive, or going pro. You might be buying a camera, or the name Cameron, or buying a camera. Okay, or Chamomile, Mel, Melissa, Maria, Michael Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Vicky, Jasmine. But like going professional, like professional training, professional at this, being proactive, sexually proactive, also GoPro camera, like doing professional photography, or something like that, about going professional, doing it full time. Okay. So some of you might be even considering like quitting a job and doing something else full time, or doing what you're doing now full time, but something like that, full time. Okay, so let's see. Cancer, so that's your channeled stuff for the month. So for Cancerian or Life Path 7, show me what they've got coming up, please, for April. So if you didn't know, I'm a psychic medium and I just channel a load of messages. Some people find it very bizarre and weird for a start. Some people understand it. Some do, some don't. Some girls do, some girls don't. Girls on top. So Jennifer Saunders. So Jen, Julian, Justin, Jessica, Jasmine, Ruby Wax. Yeah, so Jen, I keep hearing Jen. So some of you might be tarot card readers and you're doing it professionally, or this kind of stuff. Or the name Lee, Laura, Lucy, Lucifer. Your partner could do this, but doing it full-time work. I'm hearing some of you, but this is kind of like I'm feeling very good at what I'm doing, and I love doing what I'm doing, and because I just do it professionally. So it's kind of like taking more of a professional stance at something. I'm also hearing stance, like fighting, like you might be doing like some sort of, I don't know, like Wing Chun or some sort of like, what do you call it? Where you go to the gym and you do all of the like breathing and just kind of like, whoa, like just float here and just kind of like do all of that kind of thing, right? Is really what I'm picking up for a lot of you. So like professional dancing or, man, I wish I could remember what that name is. My name is Eminem, Melissa, Maria, Michael Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin. But please stand up. Something about that you might need to start standing up, because you could be sitting down quite a lot, working like me. I do this. This is me, right? But like, you know, I do this at a desk all day long, right? Reading tarot cards all day long, sitting at a desk. So I do need to get my ass up off this chair now and again and actually start going out, right? So it's something like that where you might be in alignment with what you're doing at work, but when your fitness starts to take control, you're kind of like, I need to get control and grips of everything, all of the above, right? 12 on the clock, so you could be dealing with the Pisces for a lot of you. Then you're looking at 3 and 3, which would be a Pisces, 3, 6 Gemini, Capricorn could be involved for a lot of you in someone's placement. Trust me, I don't miss a thing, right? So if I say thing, you say Stephen King. So some of you might be writing a book or something like that, and you've decided to go professional of writing a book or something like that about your experiences. You could be journaling, journalism, all that kind of stuff, or jizz, and you're just kind of like, you know, knocking one out each day. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, working on your craft. Craft of none. Craftsman. Let's see. I'm working on becoming a mum, is what I'm hearing. Becoming the change. Well, that's actually my Facebook group. Becoming the change, like changing something. You really could be dealing with like a 4 Scorpio Aries for a lot of you. Okay, Cancer. What they got coming up this month for April? Cancer. Cool, they flew out. One flew over Jack Nicholson. Actually, Jack Nicholson was in my New Angel Radio. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I really fucking like the last one. It was retrograde phone call that I made, and it's on the other channel. You can find it below. It's called Angel Radio. But it was soul, but it was basically a telephone call that was being responded by a rapper. Okay, so you know, go and check it out. It's free. Okay, so some of you, there's money, baby. Okay, the money tree. Tom Hanks. Or Tom or Hannah, anybody beginning with H, Haley, Henry, Britain. But like, yeah, some of you are like, it's all about the Benjamins, baby, unless your name's Ben. Or Benjamin, okay, Benjamin Britain. So Benji Britain, so something to do with around, someone could be from Britain or Britannia or Brittany, but from Britain. So the person that you might be interested in or seeing is from Britain for a lot of you, and you're from Britain and the other person's from Britain. That's really good. Or you might be coming to Britain, I don't know. But anyway, there's money, watching it grow, investing into my business, watching my kids grow up, and I can't believe I'm picking up some of you. You've got your children and you're going to put your kids on the side of the wall and mark how tall they are. So I'm also picking up the name Mark or Maria or anybody beginning with M, okay, but Mark. But I keep picking up like I'm going to stand up against something and how tall they get, we mark it off and that they're getting taller and taller and taller. Now, some of you, whatever it is that's growing is growing bigger, okay? It's getting bigger and bigger. So that would be like your channel. If you've got a channel, it's getting bigger. If you've got whatever it is, it seems to be stacking up, okay? So stacking. Some of you really could be doing the cardboard box stuff. Some of you really could be dating a Capricorn or a Gemini for a lot of you. Okay, you've got 6 of Wands now, so it's kind of like this: I'm very loving, very passionate, and very caring person, and I love what I do for work, and I love you just as much as you love me. Who loves you, and who do you love? You've got to be dealing with the running man. So a Cancerian, so it might be another one, or yourselves, because you would come up as 7, okay? But yeah, who loves you, and who do you love? Well, I love money, and I love you just as much as pizza, baby. So there you go. What do you know? You got another 6. So you got 2 6s. So you could be dealing with an Aquarian or a Leo in placements, maybe of your own. Okay, an 8. But yeah, 8 till late. Some of you are working the night shift. For a lot of you, if you're dealing with Lionel Richie, or the name Riches, or Richard, okay, or Rachel, or Rashad Evans, Barry, or something up the name. But yeah, this is yeah. Intoxicatedly in love, from picking up from Utoxeter, someone from up north or something like that, okay? But yeah, toxic, toxicity, Bolox. Some of you have got Bolox, or you got a brand new watch, okay? Or it's a grandfather or a mother that you may or they may be looking over, okay? And I'm watching my grandfather watch or clock. Giving up the cock. Someone's giving you the cock. So I'm hearing it's a very nice place to visit. Some of you have definitely got an eye, or a Capricorn's got an eye. That's really good. It's a bit like my Felix. She's got an eye, isn't you, sweetheart? She's got an eye. She has got 2 eyes. Someone's got an eye on something anyway. Okay, could be the pussy. Pussy. Let's see. Silver's pussy. Let's see, silver clock, giving up the cock. Let's see, Lucy, Laura, Lucifer. Let's see, Lucifer. Come on, Lucifer, let's see you. Go on, let's see you, Lucy. Go on, show me your Lucifer. Let's see. Cancer, what they got coming up, please, for April. Man, someone is all about the fucking Benjamins up in here, bruv. I'm telling you. Yeah, if you're dating a Capricorn and you're wealthy and they're wealthy, bruv, you make a good fucking couple. Because you're just wealthy, is what I'm hearing. Healthy and wealthy. Someone's as fit as and fine as a fiddle as fuck. I'm telling you now, bruv. As fine as the glass eye. Someone could have a glass eye. I don't know. But someone is as fit as fuck here. So yeah, man, y'all getting some, like, attention, some loving, some money, stabilized, fucking, like, you know, this is not where you're riding a 2-wheeler bike and you need stabilizers, bruv. Y'all know how to ride a bike. Someone's looking for a ride of their life here. Is what we're hearing. Unless you're looking for a new motor, or you got a big car, or a big dick, or you got that big dick energy. But like, I'm looking for a ride of my life. Well, you're gonna fucking get it, or you've been getting it. So, bruv, someone is like, wind beneath my wings, or something, or Red Bull, or red, or silver. But like, the wings beneath my, what is that, like Patrick, Fitzpatrick, Fitzgerald, Geraldine, Dean, Dan, Danielle, Danny, Glover, Life Path 7, can't take this shit no more. Can't take this shit no more. What? What you got to say about it, what? Someone's just bringing out the suave moves, like, you alright, sweetheart? How you getting on? You alright, Dave? You alright, Derek? How you getting on, bruv? Yeah, listen, Rodders, we're in here, bruv. Telling you, act cool, you know what I mean? It could be Trotter, the name Trotter, or Del Boy, Derek, Rodney, Ra, anybody beginning with R, or D, R and D, D and R, having a bit of R and R, unless you call Ricky and Rachel, I don't know, 2 R's, Lars, Laws, Laura, Lulu, Louise. Anyway, let's see. Cancer. Oof. Just get younger. See, they're growing. They're growing. If you've got kids, they're growing up. I told you, I can kind of see someone like standing up against a brick wall type sort of, where we've been marking off how tall the kids are getting. You know, that's what happens when you're a psychic, bruv. But like, yeah, man. I mean, trust me, if you've got a flavour for a new person, you're like, bruv, I am in here. I'm telling you what, right? You could be having kids, or you're planning or talking about having children, or you're like, I don't know, you're just making things bigger. You could have children already. Eddie, Ed, Edmonds, from Berry, Holly, Jody, Holly Berry, from Bury St Edmunds. Noel, Niall, Nigel, Noel Edmonds, Mr. Blobby. But Noel, Nigel, Noel, Niall, Noel. Someone does Christmas singing or carol singing, or the name Carol or Anne, Carol. But like, or Eddie. Oh, that's my auntie and uncle. Yeah, Carol Eddie. But like, pick up like Christmas carol. Christmas, like carol singing. Or singing someone's praises. Songs of praise, some sort of like, someone keeps praising someone. That's why we pray. Pray! We pray for another day. That's why we pray. Pray! There's an MC Hammer. I don't know. Silver's Hammer. Thor. So we could be dealing with Thor. Unless this is Eddie... oh, there you go. Thor and Eddie, the world's strongest man, or was at one point. Now I think it's Tom Stokeman. But the world's strongest man, Eddie... damn, I can't remember. He's got a fight coming up with Thor. I don't know if any of you watch... do you watch YouTube? But I'm into following the Scotland Highland lads of Luke and Tom. Okay. And there's another guy that's Eddie. Okay. I cannot think of his surname. But he's British. Okay. And he was the world's strongest man, and he was competing against Thor. Okay. And Thor is kind of like they squared up and God knows what else. And now they've been promoting this fight for like the last year or so, and they just did a meeting that was in front of the paparazzi and God knows what else. I don't know, where they sit down, and he pretty much just said, "I'll rip your face off now." So because I heard Eddie, okay, now I'm hearing Thor, so it might be something, and that was weight training and health related. So this really could be where you're watching, like me, I do. I follow, if you don't know them, if you're from Scotland, you must know. They're from, what do you call it, Loch Ness. Yeah, Tom and Luke Stolman, okay. But yeah, Eddie, I don't know. But I'm picking that up, I'm going cold, so, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of here, like the world's strongest man, fitness, food, protein shakes, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Seems to be here. Okay. Someone's got a lot of money. Anyway, let's see. It's a bit like the World Games, like I'm competing in a like a contest or something. And I'm competing and I'm eating to compete. Which would mean like I do a lot of things around the gym, and I either eat really well or I'm stocking up and getting bigger. So I'm kind of like eating a load of protein and stuff like that, and then working out to compensate for the protein that I'm eating. But if you're a bodybuilder, bruv, they shove some stuff down their gullet hole. So like, it's kind of like that, right? Let's see. Cancer. Bruv, get up there. Money, 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 money. It's like the money tree here. It's like you're coming into some kind of winnings or something like that. Or it could even be like Bitcoin. But like, I'm financially stable. You know, I am a very decent person, good for a relationship. I have money, I have backing, I have savings, I know what I'm doing, I have a good house, a good home. Like, or you've come into some sort of like financial windfall, and now I am, well, as happy as a pig in shit, really. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and if this isn't you, it's your partner. And if it is both of you and you're in partnership, man, there really is nothing wrong. I think you're on that even keel. It could be a Libra involved, maybe. But like you're kind of like well balanced around this person. They kind of like, you complement each other, but you compensate each other, if you like. It's kind of like you've got this this flow of things that just seem to be kushti, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like that. Anyway, so yeah, that's a very good reading for you guys so far. Anyway, but if you want complications, I don't think there's going to be much of any, to be honest with you. But if you want to join, it goes to both tiers. The first tier is like $3 or $4, I think, and you get 2 monthlies for that. But you only really get the monthlies clarified, so more cards clarified. But if you're on the full access bundle, you get the same reading, but you also get weeklies. When we do the weeklies, we do loads of different things, but you also get 1 week that does not appear anywhere else apart from over on there. That's normally midweek. But then you also get the hidden truth. So it's loads of stuff in there. I watch your social media. I feel the sexual tension. I feel so happy with you. I don't know what comes next. Your intelligence arouses me. I wonder how you feel. I trusted you. And then you go into breakups and stuff. Then there's another deck that we also use that is in the shadows. And then I've got another deck on the way, which is messages of closure. And that is what's going to be coming up on the full access bundle only, though. These cards and other ones. That's going to be throughout the month. That's pretty much what you get on the other side. It's extra. Okay. But it's up to you. You can join. If not, you know, just give it a like, share, comment, or a dislike, but just keep watching. It's just up to you guys. But I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you want a personal reading, you want to follow Angel Radio, mate, all of the links of anything that you need is provided below, even videos explaining how to do things and what to do. Okay. Or how's he, Chris? Anyway, thanks very much. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.